What's happening, boxing fans? It is Dr. Bring It. Hey, today is such an awesome day. Hopefully you guys are having a very, very good day. Just wanted to put a quick video together and talk about some things. Of course, I'm always getting news about Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather, Spence, Porter, all of the boxing stuff that's going on. But I still can't help but notice all of this stuff that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is putting out there. Now he's talking about a possible exhibition match between himself and Manny Pacquiao. What do you guys think about this? Is he just doing a marketing stunt here again? Just want to get his name out there and possibly attach his name to Manny Pacquiao? Of course, he was the one a month ago that was accusing Manny Pacquiao of attaching his name to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s name. But it seems the exact opposite. Now, why is that? I can't help but think that based on my digital marketing experience, if you're not relevant out there in the world, you're not putting your name out there and being amongst the conversations, then you really don't exist. And of course, Mayweather having his own promotion company, right? He wants to be relevant. He wants to be in the public's eye. So what does he do? He then puts out a statement saying that he is going to be working on a fight against Manny Pacquiao. Now, it's not going to be an official fight where there's no belt or no records are at stake. This is only going to be an exhibition. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr. had an exhibition match against that Japanese fighter not too long ago, where he just completely outclassed and dismantled this guy because guess what? The guy's not a professional boxer. So, what do you guys think about this? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous, and it's not really a good look for Floyd Mayweather Jr. It just seems like he's acting desperately. And I know that he's not desperate. The guy's worth over $100 million. So why would he actually be doing things like this to make himself relevant out there? Does he really have a lot of things going on in the world? Maybe he really does have some business dealings in China, in Japan. He really wants to be worldly. And I'll tell you, from a business standpoint, of course, this kind of makes sense. It's a smart move, business-wise, for him. So I'm starting to wonder if he actually really does care about his legacy, because it looks like a desperate move for Floyd. This is not a good look for him. It really negates what he was doing before. In accusing Manny Pacquiao for attaching his name to Floyd's name. So I'm not sure why he's doing this, if he really thought this out. I mean, maybe he said, who cares, whatever. Maybe he said, I'm gonna put the feelers out there and see how the boxing world reacts. Well, I think the boxing world is a smart audience. They know which boxing matches they want to watch. And already I think people, the general consensus, I think that everyone's over the whole Floyd Pacquiao rivalry. I think everyone's over it now. Because once Manny Pacquiao has fought Thurman and beat him, I think the general consensus would say that Manny Pacquiao is probably way too dangerous for Floyd to risk his record. Hence, the reason why you're seeing him talk about this exhibition match. And he obviously doesn't want to risk losing a belt or even, gaining a loss. So it again, like, it really doesn't look good for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Another thing I wanted to actually quickly talk about was trust me, I really appreciate all of the comments that people have been putting in our forum here. Talking about Lomachenko. Somebody had mentioned that Lomachenko was just smarter, a more intelligent fighter than Manny Pacquiao. Again, okay, fine. Maybe Lomachenko has put together like over 400 amateur fights in his career. And if that's the case, yes, conceivably he's got more experience in the ring. But again, that's against other amateur fighters. But how can you say definitively that Lomachenko is a smarter or more intelligent fighter than Manny Pacquiao when clearly Manny Pacquiao's resume is way superior than Lomachenko's resume? How can anyone logically say that Lomachenko is more intelligent than Manny Pacquiao? I just don't understand the logic there. And please, if whoever's saying that, whoever thinks that, write it, or, post it, and I'd love to see the explanation, because for me, as a boxing fan, as a boxing enthusiast, as a boxing analyst, I always read all the comments and read the substantive comments, especially because there might be something that I'm missing. And hey, look, all of this is like my humble opinion, but it's based on my understanding of just the art and science of boxing and martial arts and just the competitive nature of sports in general. I'm always looking to seek for the truth. And let me give you an example here. A lot of people think that I'm biased because I'm Filipino. And of course, I'm going to side with my countryman, Manny Pacquiao. Yes, although I am always rooting for my countrymen, when Manny Pacquiao hit the scene, like the boxing scene back in the early 2000s, I was watching the quality of his fighting. Yes, he was explosive. Yes, he was very, very athletic. Yes, we saw a lot of power, and he was a very exciting fighter. But one thing that I noticed was he had really, really sloppy footwork. Really unorthodox, first of all, but he was very unbalanced. And the way that he had retracted and backed up, he was very sloppy. He didn't cover up. He was just like kind of all over the place. And that's how we got caught by Morales, by Marquez. That really, really bothered me, because I knew that eventually that would not last against top fighters. So what did he do? He actually worked with Freddie Roach and developed better footwork, better defense, and he seemed a lot more poised, where he didn't retract and back up, where he was just running away like he used to, like when we first saw him. But what he was doing was he retracted in a way where he covered up, and he was just a lot more calm. This is something that I noticed before of him. And again, he really worried me when he hit the mainstream boxing scene. Yes, I love to see a Filipino boxer out there. However, I saw holes in his game, and I even told a lot of my cousins that, yeah, he's really good, but he's gonna get caught. But I spoke the truth about that back then. I didn't blindly say that he's the greatest fighter of all time, you know? But now, looking 10, 15 years later, after we've seen him flourish in his career, after we've seen him grow in his sport, in his craft, now people like Max Kellerman, people, boxing enthusiasts and commentators all over the world are making the statement that could he actually be one of the greatest fighters of all time? The fact that his name is even mentioned in that conversation, it means that he's already accomplished such an unbelievable feat. So those are my thoughts for today. Hopefully you guys have subscribed already. If not, please subscribe. Share this video with some other boxing enthusiasts out there. Like this video, and please comment below, and talk to you soon.